A breakthrough to the U.S. China trade war, with the world's two largest economies agreeing to a partial trade deal. It'll see Beijing buying more American goods, while Washington will scale back some of its tariffs on Chinese imports. Our Kim Min-ji reports.
The U.S. and China have reached an agreement on a Phase 1 trade deal providing a detente on the 17-month trade war. The agreement calls for Beijing to step up purchases of American products, while Washington would scrap or scale back on tariffs. In a tweet, U.S. President Donald Trump said he's canceled plans to slap new tariffs of 15% on some $160 billion worth of Chinese goods, while Washington will also have the tariffs on $120 billion worth of Chinese imports to 7.5%. But the U.S. will maintain 25% tariffs on another $250 billion of products.
This is a very large deal, the China deal. It covers tremendous manufacturing, farming, a lot of rules, regulations, a lot of things are covered. It's a Phase 1 deal, but a lot of big things are covered. The tariffs will largely remain at 25% on $250 billion, and we'll use them for future negotiations on the Phase 2 deal.
U.S. Trade Representative Robert Lighthizer later told reporters that China agreed to buy $32 billion of additional U.S. agricultural products over 2 years as part of the deal. That's on top of the 2017 baseline of $24 billion. In all, Beijing is committed to buying an extra $200 billion in U.S. goods and services. However, specifics were not disclosed to avoid disrupting the commodity markets. China confirmed the deal but didn't provide much details either. Beijing said its core concern was the U.S. removing tariffs on Chinese goods, adding that the two sides had agreed on the text of a 9-chapter agreement that includes intellectual property, technology transfers, and agricultural products.
Both sides have reached a consensus that the U.S. will fulfill its commitments to phase out additional tariffs on Chinese products, so as to achieve a switch from hiking to the cutting of additional tariffs.
The U.S. and China will now have to carry out legal procedures and make arrangements for signing the deal. Kim Min-ji, Arirang News.